Right, first and foremost, we like to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Rakah Kodash. God bless the apostles and the elders. Salutation. Preaching teachers with the sincerity and the truth.
That's right.
This is Trinidad camp. So like this is Trinidad camp. We have Columbus statue, where Columbus touched down. I don't know if you know the quick history. A quick global history on the statue.
Well, yeah. Well, this statue here was put here to represent Christopher Columbus' great might, as you say, on my side. You know, and his great discovery, because I say he came and discovered Trinidad. I see three mountain and he call it Latin.
Great deception.
And I stand as the brother say great deception. And then the belly of this statue here to represent his great might now. You understand? But you know might, because he came across, he went to different places and killed our forefathers, which are the Negroes, the Latinos and natives. Alright, because he had his translators and whatnot with him. Alright, so the biggest statue here, because this is one of the beaches he came to. Alright, so as you can see the statue here, I don't know if you can see the writing in the back of me there.
Columbus Monument.
Alright,
St. Vincent Ferrer Society. Columbus Monument.
Alright, so guys are witnessing, all of you witnessing this right now, the statue. Alright, people from all over just come and take pictures of this so-called great man. Was a murderer and a rapist.
Come on, that's the truth. Yeah.
Anybody have any some piece of it? There's one of the places where he touched down, because one of the first places he touched down was a place called Columbus Bay, which is in Granville, which is in deep south, where he touched down first. Right, and when he touched down there, he discovered natives. Right? And then he came and circled around the shores, right, looking for treasures, looking for gold, right, and he bounced up natives down here too, right. So I know.
Yeah, some precepts here.
Go ahead.
This is I'll just track back on the computer time. This is Psalm 74, verse 4. It says that enemies roar in the midst of their congregation. They set up their ensigns for signs. And there's like an ensign, they set it up for signs to like a monument to say like, hey, we conquered this land. Alright? And the scripture talk about them touching the inheritance that the Lord causes people to inherit. The Lord send the nation Israel over here, pursuant to somebody could hold that on par. 2nd Ezra 13. Alright? When they call it Assyria, the Lord sent them over here, and Esau came over here and pillaged and plundered Jacob, raped, robbed, and murdered them. Alright? Now, that looked like a staff he holding up, but really, in fact, we know it was a sword. Because he said he never put on his sword for 1 second. He indulged in slaughtering the nation of Israel. And Lord say he can enjoy bringing trouble to you.
It was either Columbus or his brother said that he slaughtered for hours straight. He didn't put on his sword. His brother.
This is Baruch chapter 4 verse 15. Where?
In the Baruch chapter 4 and verse 15 it says, for you have brought a nation upon them from far, a shameless nation.
A shameless nation. That's why if you go on all these nude beaches, you see the Esau. Alright? Always in the mountains. They're walking naked in the streets. Alright? Outright men, homosexuals. Faggots. Alright? They have no more the brute beasts. That's why the scripture says a shameless nation. Alright? Go ahead.
And of a strange language, who neither reverend old man nor pity child.
Yeah, because guess what? Instead of a strange language, because when they came over here, the Tainos and what is called the next name for the Caribs? Kalinago. Yeah. Kalinago people. Right? Because they weren't Caribs, they were called Kalinago. Alright? They weren't speaking English, nor Spanish. all right, or French. They were speaking whatever, native tongue, which would have been a polluted form of Hebrew. All right, they would have been speaking a polluted form of Hebrew. All right, and you came in and you conquered them. All right, with that.
Right, there's
Calab didn't finish.
Calab.
Continue, it says, these, verse 16, these have carried away the dear beloved children of the widow and left her that was alone, desolate, without daughters.
Yeah, and he said never reverence old nor young. Having a child from 5 years old picking cotton. All right, slaughtering. All right, millions upon millions of especially when we're dealing with the northern tribe right now. We kill millions of the northern tribe. From America, coming down to the Panama Canal, all the way down to South America, you slaughter the northern tribe.
Right.
All right? That is why the scripture said the Most High gonna bring judgment upon Esau by the hand of his people Israel.
Right.
All right? Word? I think that is it. All right. Word for.
This is Psalms 49 verse 11. The inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names.
Yeah, so when he come here and he conquered here, he name over the land. After the own name, we call Trinidad La Trinidad.
La Trinidad after the Holy Trinity.
Right? Which was the land of Irie.
It would be before. Previously, the Salakia, not to cut you across, the natives used to call it La Irie. Hence, why you see on the dollar bill is what? The hummingbird, right? Land of the hummingbird, and they also have the coquerico, because in Tobago, which stands for tobacco actually, because they used to produce tobacco across there, right? They have the coquerico, which is the national bird of Tobago, right? When they go out early in the morning, you don't have to go out early in the morning, you actually hear the coquerico singing coquerico, right? Hummingbirds was something that you used to see naturally, but now because of the devil, it few and far.
And just back here with the Tobago bird, I went camping in Tobago, right, few years back, and around, let me say, around 5 o'clock in the morning, so forth, right, you would actually hear them birds come out and singing the same song like the brother.
Coquerico. No, coquerico does go like that. Cascaditas goes to like that. Go ahead, with the history.
Yeah, as the brother Makaza was saying, when he came, the language the natives them was speaking was English, right? It was Hebrew, right? There's Christopher Columbus and the participation of the Jews in Spanish and Portuguese discovery.
Just let me see if I can get a zoom. Come on. Go ahead.
Right, on page 96, on page 98, Salaki. He say Ronald Chief argument in support of his views in the language of the Indians in Hispaniola, Cuba, Jamaica, and the Adjoining Islands, which is the Caribbean islands, all down here in Trinidad. Right? He say he contends that it has many resemblance to Hebrew. In fact, he even called it corrupt Hebrew, right? He asserts that such names as Cuba and Haiti are Hebrew.
And just to go back a little bit, right? I'll go back a little bit on the name, right? Because really and truly, what had happened was, I have a book called First in the Caribbean. Maybe I might put after production, I might slip it in, right? In the book First in Trinidad, Christopher Columbus, what he had done was, there was a mutiny on board, and he was actually shipwrecked. He was lost for, not shipwrecked, but he was lost for a while. He was lost at sea, right? And what he had done was sworn to the Lord that the next land that he came across, he was going to name it after the La Trinity, which is the Holy Church of Rome, and Italy, Rome, right? Or Rome, Italy, however it goes, right? That what that book records, right? It says that because the men were threatening with a mutiny, right? Because supplies had run out, food, water, right? And they was lost, right? So he sworn that he was going to, if the Lord had lead him to land, he was going to name the next land that he find after the La Trinity, which is the Holy Church of Rome. So, hey, if he had found Barbados, he would have named Barbados Trinidad, right? So that goes a cut. That goes a cut to all those who say that they're Trinidadians, right? That doesn't make sense because you are what your father is. You're not in the land. You are not the land that you're born in. You're a citizen of the land, but really and truly, we are birthed from who? Jerusalem. Where
Isaiah 1 verse 3, the ox doeth his owner and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know, my people doth not consider.
Yeah, my people don't consider. Right? They don't put it in their thoughts that we have a father, a heavenly father, Yahweh Shem Yoshai.
Hey, and from I say this, they don't consider that this man is the enemy, that he slaughtered them, but they give homage to this man that destroyed them. They forgotten who the enemy are. That way the scripture says, forget not the voice of thy enemy. That's right. Have a piece of mind.
Wow.
This is Genesis chapter 4, I will start at verse 13. And Cain said unto the Yahweh, my punishment is greater than I can bear. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from the face shall I be hid.
From thy face,
Lakia, shall I be hid, and I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond.
A vagabond, when you look at the word vagabond, it goes back to wanderer, right? Who is so vagrant, yeah, can. Who going from land to land, who conquering land, but who inquisitive in everybody's land. So they're taking up their own, they sit down and they always deceive because they had different treaties that they make with the natives. They will learn the customs. The natives taught them how to wipe their ass. They civilized them, as to say. All these different things, and they had different treaties with them, and then they broke all. Well, the fugitive and the vagabond is who? The Edomite man. The so-called white man. Right? He's in all the land. Still, he call himself everything but what he is, really and truly, which is the devil that the Bible speaks of. The so-called white man, Esau and Edom. Right? Go ahead, Al.
This is Isaiah 42 and verse 22. It says, but this is the people robbed and spoiled.
Who is robbed and spoiled? You see, the natives and the Negroes and the Latinos. Because the first set of slaves was what the natives that was taken back to who? To Europe. Right? Yeah, they took the Caribs and Arawaks, but they didn't fare well across there in Europe. The temperatures, the climate, so on and so forth, they died across there in Europe. Go ahead.
It says
Puerto Rico, Salakia, Puerto Rico. The word Puerto Rico goes back to what? Rich port. They robbed the island. Right? Argentina goes back to what? Argent Silva. Yeah, the Apostle Gabar broke it down. Go ahead.
It says
the one periodic table is AG.
AG can.
They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses. They are for a prey, and none delivered, for a spoil and none safe restore.
None safe restore up to this day.
This man here, one of the predators of this.
Salakia, yeah, let's say it over again, Capas.
Hey, and this man called Christopher Columbus was one of the predators of Israel. You understand? These Edomites, these are the ones, alright, that are basically, against their brother Jacob. They have a hatred for the Mosai's people. Alright, that's what the Mosai saying in Second Ezra. And for evil with jealousy, have dealt so with them because they always let me see if I can get it quickly. Wait 1 minute. These are Second Ezra chapter 15 and verse 52. It said, and would I with jealousy have so proceeded against thee, said the Lord, if thou hast not always slain my chosen, exalting the stroke of thine hands, and exhaling over the dead when thou wast drunken. You understand? So hey, these people, they always, trying to slay the Mosai's people, always trying to bring them into captivity, always doing them all sorts of, hideous acts, terrifying stuff they're doing to our people, and our people see this as great history. It's not great history. You understand? This is falsehood.
Yeah, they're celebrating and they're holding that as a big momentous. This big momentous statue, giving commemoration to who? This devil. Right? This great persecutor of our own people. Of course in America they have something called what Columbus Day. right? Columbus Day where they celebrate this devil. Right? There's the persecution of Jacob.
And the father said,
Celebrate the own destruction.
Thanksgiving sale and all this kind. Hey, boy, yes, part of it.
and the father said, you know, their father, the devil, that he was a murderer from the beginning.
Yeah, but also
Right?
the scripture also says to lack
No,
Jeremiah 4:22. My people are destroyed for lack of
Lack of
knowledge.
knowledge.
Right? And Hosea say what they reject knowledge. Right? Because we giving them the knowledge and this is the oppressor. This is the devil. This demon here is the devil. Go ahead,
There's Genesis 27 verse 40 and 41. He said, and by thy sword thou shalt live.
Yeah, Christopher Columbus, as we brought out earlier on, his brother said what he did for our, he didn't stop slaying the natives. Right? By the sword shall thou live. That's what Genesis chapter 27. Right? This was the blessing that which our forefather Isaac gave to who? Esau. Right? This is how he shall live. Go ahead.
He said, and by thy sword thou shalt live,
Go ahead.
and shalt serve thy brother.
And shall serve thy brother. No, this prophecy hasn't been fulfilled. So they still have prophecies in Genesis that hasn't been fulfilled yet. Right? Even if you go back to Genesis chapter 25 verse 22, go on down the elder shall serve the younger. That prophecy hasn't been fulfilled yet, but this is what we're hoping for. This is the patience and faith of the saints. That Esau become our slaves. Under subjection, heavy rigor, heavy slavery, whipping their backs, you know. Doing, we can't even, the scripture says we will meditate here, but right now, we must have to put our spirit to turn it up for us to deal with Esau to get them double.
Go ahead. Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 7. Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them?
Y'all shall be booties unto who? The nation of Israel. Fuck these heathen. Because these heathen going to rise up suddenly on Esau too, because the scripture says those that be at peace with thee, what? They're going to betray thee. Right? They're going to betray you. So what? All your colleagues, all your confederates, push you into Psalms 83. They're gonna betray you. Esau the devil. You know, that's what the scripture says in Nahum and Isaiah 47 that the Most High uncovering, making legs bare here, making your nakedness shown. Right? And this is one of the ways, because we exposing Columbus the devil. Hey, Salaki, I know we on fire with the spirit, right? But you devil, one of the ships that you came now, come, everybody can recall what? The Santa Maria, the Pinta and the Nina. But one of the ships that you was pumping with was what? The good ship Jesus. 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 Right? Go ahead. Come on.
It says Obadiah chapter 1 verse 7, pertaining to what you were saying. It says, all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border.
Hey, they brought it to the border. Go ahead.
The men that were at peace with thee have
China.
deceived thee.
China was a man that was at peace with Moab. Moab is his biblical name. North Korea. These Koreans, them is Moabites too. Right?
I think it's Pakistan or India, one of those countries, so that they basically did not even take America to go in ahead with I believe it's Russia to buy the
to buy the S-400. Yeah, can't. They to buy, they don't care about the treaty. Them go in, them don't care. You know?
That's Pakistan, and if I could include this too.
There was also India.
The scripture said that he said the Egyptians against the Egyptians, because guess what? Every peace treaty that all they had with the USSR, which is Russia, all they went against it. So they themselves, they're against you because what?
They're not honorable men.
They're not honorable men.
Look at the most recent time what they did with Iran and the nuclear deal. Right?
Yeah.
Donald Trump just with his arrogance just say what? It's not good and let's squash the deal.
He put out everything. He put out the honor with the UN, which was funding Palestine when
EU?
Israel came here.
The EU, the deal with EU, not good. We paying too much money, paying as I say with the UN, we putting too much money into to the UN and NATO, Salakia. We putting too much money into NATO. You understand? You know.
That is why we had it there recently, but before Turkey, Persia, Turkey, Iran and Russia, they had a discussion before they even had this latest one here.
And just for your edification's sake, Iran is Persia. Go ahead.
And Goma is Turkey. Which first fell Ezekiel 38. So we'll show you that the scriptures are coming to life. Right? So it shows that Gog Magog, which is Russia, thing which is Turkey and Persia, which is Iran, they come together, right? And they say they don't want they don't want the United States dealing in the affairs of Syria with regime change and them kind of thing. They don't want America dealing with that. You understand? Let Syria deal with their own situation with regime change and whatever.
Right? I mean, they say they corrupt the guys because they say if a country divided amongst itself, how could that kingdom stand?
Can't.
How could Satan cast out Satan? So
Can't.
Oman and these are them is Edomites.
Can't.
Exactly,
Right? Them is Edomites.
How the hammer, the whole earth is broken, so America is broken.
Can't. France and some of these other EU nations, right? Them is Edomites, right? Because going back to Gog and Magog, they'll go back to Japhet, right? But France and these nations, remember the scripture in Daniel talk about the feet of Mary clay, right? That Mary clay go back to the EU. That feet of Mary clay. So how could they stand together? How could Satan against Satan? Yeah, because what was going on is that the EU is breaking apart, and that's part of the beast. The beast is EU and NATO. Right, right, I can't mix with clay, right? So the Edomite nations, right? You have the Brexit. That's Edomite. They leave in. Britain leave in, right? Other nations want to leave. How other nations want to leave because they're not benefiting, right? Go ahead.
This is Job chapter 5 and verse 12. It says he disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise.
Yeah, some of the devices is what? The EU, the NATO, that was a major device, the beast, right?
The agenda 21.
Yeah, can't. Yeah, what?
New World Order.
Space. The space race is this
Space program.
yes. They call it Project, not Project Bluebeam, but they have Project Star Wars. You know, because the most I say what though I said that guy mess amongst the stars, I'll pull you down. You know.
Yeah, and even as his brother from the Yahushua is coming back, right? He was
Yeah,
going into deep, the Allah, right? So that the Allah from the Yahushua is coming back. I mean, he went in deep into it. Say all him not going and get away because guess what? Leviathan and Behemoth. He mentioned Behemoth, Leviathan and Behemoth coming out to play in them days. You understand? Because them nuclear missiles that are going to be set up, right? And that had to be straight because it was even playing in my mind that those nukes going to wake up Leviathan. And as he said, when them nukes going to disturb Leviathan going to come out and bite you. What he was saying, the Most High said, when you go back into 2nd Ezra chapter 6, he said he set apart for he went into that older version of the scriptures, right? He said basically he set apart for Leviathan, he set apart for Behemoth, which is also known as Enoch, right? And he said that guess what? These were set apart to eat. So they're gonna eat some of you people or bring you forward the elect of the Most High into slavery. There's no getting away.
It's like a bear. A bear goes into a hibernation.
Can't.
But before hibernation, he has eat to go into hibernation. When he come out, he's going to be hungry. You see?
So right now Leviathan in hibernation right now. There's Amos 9 verse 2 and 3. He said, though they dig into hell, then shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven,
Right,
then shall I bring them down.
And the hand, right, going towards the elect and the angels at the Most High. They're going to come and to dig into the underground bunkers, right? And they're going to dig you up. There's no hiding place. Go ahead.
Right? You see, and though they hid themselves in the top of Carmel, I will search and take them out thence.
Go ahead.
And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them.
Right, that serpent is Leviathan or Lawiathan, which means join to me perpetually or join to me forever. But I the Most High pet forever. Right? Even when you're going to it, I mean, we ourselves were discussing it, that Leviathan is immortal. Right? So this is the Most High pet forever.
Have a piece of it.
Leviathan, he's one with the Most High.
We allow him to.
Have a piece of here. It's Isaiah 51 verse 9. Awake, awake, put on strength, O arm of Yahweh. Awake as in the ancient days and in the generations of old. art thou not it that had cut Rahab and wounded the dragon? Now, as I said, the arm. You can put his arm. Arm of the Lord is Israel, because this says, as in the ancient days, and you look up Rahab, Rahab is a figurative name for Egypt. Rahab is a figurative name for Egypt. Alright? So the arm of the Lord, as the brother said, gonna be Israel and the angels.
You go ahead and bring up his
Jeremiah 51 verse 20. He said, I'll start at verse 19. He said, the portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord Yahweh of hosts is his name. He said, thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms.
Yeah, here this is Isaiah 48, start as 13. Now here, this is to show that it's the children of Israel he's talking about, and Yahushua is who is his right hand. It says, my hand also hath laid the foundation of the earth, and my right hand hath spanned the heavens. When I call unto them, they stand up together. Right? So here we say, when I call unto them, they stand up together. The right hand. All of you assemble yourselves and hear which among them had declared these things. Yahweh had loved him. He will do his pleasure on Babylon, and his arm shall be on the Chaldeans. I have spoken. Yea, I have called him. I have brought him, and he shall make his way prosperous. So that's speaking about the right hand of Yahweh of Yahweh is Yahweh Shai and the elect angels.
That's right.
Right? So the ones who went and do the right hand of the Most High is Yahweh Shai and the angels. They come in to tear up shit.
I'm bringing a precept real quick so that
Well,
this is Jeremiah chapter 50 verse 45. Therefore, hear ye the counsel of Yahweh that he had taken against Babylon, and his purpose that he had purpose against the land of Chaldeans. Surely, this is what I just read. Salakia. Well, let's just pray. Salakia.
Nice, man.
Yeah. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. The noise of Babylon. At the noise of the taking of Babylon, the earth is moved, and the cry is heard among the nations.
This is Revelation chapter 1 verse 20. Alright, and this goes to these 7 stars and the seven golden candlesticks, right? The mystery of the 7 stars which thou sawest in my right hand, and the 7 golden candlesticks. The 7 stars are the angels of the 7 churches, which that 7 goes back to a complete number. And the 7 candlesticks which thou sawest are the 7 churches. Alright, so what them candlesticks have is have oil. Alright, the scripture talk about the elect. Alright, we will be singing a different we will be singing a song that the others don't know. Alright, so we bringing this oil, we shining that light. Alright, we burning this fire, and the other nation, the other people and the other nation, they can't stand this heat that we bring in. You understand? I'm telling you all this man is a devil. Alright, you people going to the churches worshiping your so-called Jesus. Alright, you keeping your so-called idol days, your feast idol days and whatnot. You understand? We telling you that the elect, alright, had a hand in the creation of the earth. Right now, Genesis all over again. Alright?
my judgment
you understand? In the beginning was the word, and we bringing the word to you people, and the word was with God. You understand? And the Lord, and just now we just waiting for the Lord to say, it is good. Just like in the beginning. And God said, let there be light, and we shine in that light. We just waiting for the Lord to say, and it is good.
Because even like when we was going to the music, right, the vibration, alright, the vibration, these people can understand the vibration that we're going into.
Like the nuclear missiles,
yeah.
They don't understand that. You understand? Them things is some volcano or some kind of madness.
You said that about last time when we was on the works. Why can't he not understand my speech? John chapter 8, I believe. You brought out that he said when we was on the works. Why you cannot understand my speech? Because they don't understand the vibration.
Can.
You understand? The music where we are going into with the music. Right? This is a song that only the elect, right? The hopeful elect, I should say, because hey, no man here know if there's a elect. We could only hope and pray. You understand that we are part of elect.
The scripture talk about the candlestick and the oil and the pipes.
If we are chosen of the chosen, because elect, Israel might elect select.
Israel might elect.
But the chosen of the chosen.
And that's why we just always say select and then
hopefully elect.
The elect is Israel, and then the elect of Israel is the 1/3, and the elect of the 1/3 is the 144,000, and the elect of that is Yahushai. You understand? Or King David and Yahushai. You understand? There's the elect of the elect of the elect.
Hey, as always remember Men in Black 1 with Will Smith in the room. The best of the best of the best.
Yeah. But it goes back to how the Lord tell Moses to set up the whole scene too. And you know, put some over hundreds, put some over
Not
thousands.
Moses, Jethro, not the Lord, but Jethro.
But the Lord put in his
Lord
spirit.
spoke to probably Jethro.
Yeah, he's put in his spirit, you know.
All things obey his voice, so you gotta be the Most High
The Most High
speaking
put
to
in his spirit, yeah.
because
to bring order.
Midianites was also prophets back then, because I think Balaam was a prophet from Midian.
It's Ecclesiasticus 33 verse 10. And all men are from the ground, and Adam was created of earth. In much knowledge had Yahweh had divided them, and made their ways diverse. Some had he blessed and exalted, and some of them had he sanctified and set near himself. But some of them had he cursed and brought low, and turned them out of their places. And that is what the Most High did unto Israel and the other nations. He set Israel unto himself and cursed the other nations, mainly Esau. Alright?
Good night, channel.
What's that?
Good night, channel.
Anyways, go ahead. Alright, so basically we say right now we in Esau's kingdom. Alright, Esau exalted in his kingdom. But the Lord, pursuant to Ezekiel 17:24, the Lord about to exalt the low tree, which is Israel. Alright? Somebody read I believe it's Deuteronomy 7, verse 6.
Deuteronomy 7 to 6.
Can.
Look at Deuteronomy chapter 7, right, and verse 6. It says, For thou art an holy people unto Yahweh thy power. It says Yahweh thy power.
Now, I believe it's verse 5. So
verse 5. But thus shall ye deal with them. You shall destroy their altars and break down their images.
yeah. So guess what? And in the time come when Jacob be reestablished on the earth, we're gonna break down the images of the so-called white man. The scripture said they ain't gonna fill the faces on the earth no more.
Can.
Alright, the scripture said the enemy that
Go ahead.
yeah. So as I was saying, alright, the enemy that we see, we ain't gonna see them no more. It's like this image in that day, we're gonna break this image down. All the images that the so-called white man set up, we're gonna take them down. Alright, finish up.
It says their altars Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 5 reading over. It says, But thus shall he deal with them. You shall destroy their altars and break down their images, and cut down their groves and burn their graven images with fire. For thou art an holy people unto Yahweh thy power. Yahweh thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Yes, the Lord chose us to be holy unto himself.
That's right.
Alright? And that is why we out here to preach this word. Alright? And to shed light on the wickedness of the so-called and the secrets of the so-called white man, which is Esau, according to the scriptures. Alright? His way is not hidden. The scriptures say, how are you hidden things of Esau sought out?
Yeah.
Alright?
49.
And we say we digging out. Alright? And we revealing the so-called white man by the spirit. The scripture say, by the spirit of his mouth. Alright? So with that, This is part 1. Alright, it's part 1. Basically, I know the brother gonna call it, but dealing with Christopher Columbus.
Yeah.
Alright. And it was praises to
Jehovah, Sham, Shaiba, Sham, Rakakodash,
give double honors to the apostles of great nation, who well.
who taught us well,
Can.
and who labor to bring this to get this word to face unto his elect, to the Most High elect.
And the third, had not their song been
Brought out?
when brought out throughout the ends of the earth? Hey, so nobody don't have no excuse, because the elders doctrine, which is the elders of Yahweh doctrine of Yahweh tribe, when throughout all the earth, nobody don't have no excuse but coming to the light of Yahweh tribe. 2018 year prophecy.
Khan. Shalom.
That's Shalom.
Shalom, brother, come.
End of part 1.